Hello everybody, welcome to this latest Elite FPL video. Just me pretty much reacting to this, what could be called the worst double game week that we've all been involved with. But I've literally just seen the score 2 seconds to hitting the start record button, and it's 2-2. And of course it would be Mateta that scores the second goal. And of course it would be Mateta that's getting 3 bonus points. Obviously, it's all going to be subjective. People are going to be having, like Gary, a good game week or a good last game to end the week because he owns Kivior. And he also owns Eze on his bench boost. But from my personal standpoint, and to be completely frank, my free hit kind of represents a lot of teams. This has been an absolute disaster of a double game week. My captain has just been, well, we've gone into details about it. It's just sickening. You know, they talk about how WrestleMania this particular weekend was one of the most disappointing endings to a WrestleMania in a long time. Which I'd argue it was. Some rapper called, I've completely forgotten his name already. It's brilliant, isn't it? That's how unimportant it was. Coming out to save John Cena by spending 45 minutes walking to the ring. Anyhow. But for this game week where we've all been proven, all of you included, where there are some people that watch this channel which have the audacity to have a go at me for making out that, you don't know what you're talking about. Well, do you even know what you're talking about? Because the answer is clearly no. None of us do. We can make logical, intelligent decision making based on probable outcomes of what we believe will happen in the upcoming games/game week. But the truth be told is when it comes to football, football is up there with one of the hardest sports to be able to predict. We don't have a clue. Now, me saying this, again, people have got Eze in their team, people have got Mateta in their team. And there's that probability of, well, there's a decent chance across 2 games they're going to get some form of attack and return. It's just in this case, it seems to have happened in the last match between Arsenal and Crystal Palace. You then, with Aston Villa, for instance, you had all these content creators and people on X saying, you must not buy Ollie Watkins. You must stay away from him. Turns out he was probably the best double game week asset to buy. That's the irony in it. How many points did he get? 12. Of all the double game weekers that everybody was talking about, Ollie Watkins, the man that a lot of people suggested, don't go anywhere near him. Don't get him. Goes and gets the most points. Mamouche, 4. Saka, 2. De Bruyne, 6. Saliba, 7. Vardio, 7. Munoz, 6. Raya, 7. Rashford, 8. Rodgers, 7. And yes, there will be bench boosts, which of course have got the likes of, like I stated, with Eze, Sarr, Mateta. But to come away with 0 captaincy returns, is quite sickening. And how fucking ironic that me and Ray were just debating back and forth, back and forth. Do we captain De Bruyne? Do we captain Saka? Do we captain De Bruyne? Do we captain Saka? I've got an idea, Stevie. Let's spin the wheel. Let's put De Bruyne and Saka in there. And who did it keep coming up with? De Bruyne, De Bruyne, De Bruyne, De Bruyne, De Bruyne. No, Ray. I think Saka's got a really good opportunity across the 2 fixtures to get at least 2 attacking returns. He was lucky to get 2 fucking starts. De Bruyne? Always that egg on my face. He, of the Arsenal / Man City assets that were the popular picks, he did get the highest return of 6 points. No one wanted to look at Aston Villa. Like I said, the debates on content from content creators on YouTube, the conversation pieces on X, all these threads, people spending hours upon hours writing 50-page document essays about whether or not you should pick Watkins, Asensio, Rodgers, Rashford. Meant fuck all. Meant absolute fuck all. And every single conclusion was exactly the same as what I said anyway. We all still got it wrong. We all still got it wrong. I'm coming out of this game week, 71 points all out. Well, obviously all out. And it is just absolutely, well, it's demoralising, isn't it? It's a simple terminology. It's absolutely demoralising. And I keep doing the joke from Fawlty Towers, but it's true. It's that line. No, it's not Fawlty Towers, it's Clockwise, where he just says, it's the hope. And Mr. Stimpson's lying in the field, talking to himself. A bit like me, really, doing this now. And he's there going, Laura, it's just the hope. It's just the hope that I've got. And yet, ends up with Eze and Mateta coming through, specifically from this Arsenal game. I always like looking at, for argument's sake, players which are doing really well. I'm going to look at the Patreon League. And I look at Andrew Ferguson's team, who played his bench boost. He had Mateta, so congratulations. Congratulations, Eze. Yeah, let's just call Eze Ferguson. Eze Ferguson. He got 71 points, but he had on Mateta's 3 points. 74 points. So Andrew, on a bench boost, who's 86,000th in the world, got 3 more points than me. Got 3 more points than me. You've got Graham, who played as assistant manager on Arteta, who got... No, he didn't. He had it on Glasner, who got 5 points. He ended up on 64 points. Graham is 102,000th in the world. Oh no, he's got Mateta, so he's on 67 points. So I've got more points than Graham. Here we go, here's a bench booster. So -4, so he's on 70 points. This is Matthew Zaishi, 70, so 73 points. 73 points for Matthew Zaishi. All thanks to Mateta, 3 bonus points. That's all it is. That's all it's come down to. Mateta and 3 bonus points beating me. And yet I played free hit, and yet people were saying, bad idea. Don't be doing that. You're an idiot. People wrote them in comments. Actually wrote that in comments. Think about that. The cretins that are on the internet, it's like Paul said, these cretins on the internet need to seriously get the fuck outside and touch some grass and get a reality check. It's fucking insane. Some of the pieces of shit that comment on this channel alone. God help the likes of Andy, Raptor, Harry, etc. The shite they must get. God help them. And then finally finish up on Harbour Boy, who again played his bench boost. Turns out he got 77 points in the end. 77 points, which turns out to be 6 more points than me. We know fuck all. We know jack shit. And I hope this is a lesson to anybody watching this that has the audacity to complain about me and Ray. I really do hope they like I said, go out into the real world and talk to a girl, as Cy Powell said. Touch some grass, talk to a girl. Get away from the internet. Because to consume some tin pot channel like this and to then say, nah, you and Ray are idiots, basically. You're fools for doing what you're doing. You don't. Why would you get Watkins? Why would you get Rashford? Why would you play your free hit? Why would you go with Saka? Why would you captain him? Well, based on 4 very good players in the game, turns out I'm only 6 points down from them. And they're 300, 400, 500,000 places above me, if not higher. This whole game week just proved how much luck, so to speak, is involved in this game. Yeah, like I state, we base our decisions based on high percentages of what could happen. I mean, what did most people predict for Arsenal versus Crystal Palace? 2-0, 3-0. What did I read on X several times throughout the week before the Arsenal versus Crystal Palace game? Well, down on the right-hand side is where they concede most of their goals. Crystal Palace have conceded most of the goals from the right-hand side. Crystal Palace are going to field a weakened team, which means Arsenal are going to be rubbing their hands with glee. They're going to score hundreds of goals. They're going to set a record for the most amount of goals scored against a team. Ends up 2-2. And I cannot believe me and Ray, what did Ray say to me on the voice message today? We were 2 points or 10 points. I think it was 2 points clear of the safety score, whatever the fuck that means. I know what it means. I'm being facetious. 2 points clear after yesterday. I suppose today we're probably about 3 points clear. Thanks to Saka coming off the bench. And yeah, it's just shit. Like Ricky Gervais says to Carl, that's shit. I know I keep doing that joke, but it's true. The only upside for me, well, there was no upside, in fact. In fact, I think today has completely backfired. Because in the moderator league, I was thinking, do you know what? I could come away quite well with this. The likes of Dread FPL, for instance, you know, I had a decent lead ahead of him. Oh, wait a minute, he's got Mateta. So I'm going to be, what? It's 6 points down. 7 points down, in fact, thanks to his goal and his 3 bonus points. So all those differentials that I've got just been wiped out, basically. Then got Firetog, another one. Unlucky with the Arteta drawing, but he still gets 17 points from Arteta. Tonight, yeah, there he is. There's Mateta. So, straight away, That's what, I don't know how much the assistant manager points is, but basically Firetalk's going to go, well, definitely going to go above me no matter what. No matter what, Firetalk's going above me. And I stated to Ray, you know, me and him have been basically in a marathon, and we decided to start the race walking. And then it gets to the last, what did I say to Ray? It's only been the last 6 game weeks, including this one, where we've got green arrow. Yeah, six game weeks, we finally decided, this marathon's taking a bit of a while now. Should we just start running a bit? Yeah, why not? But we're still running very, very slowly. And to come out of this game week with no attacking returns from any of the Man City or Saka, Man City assets in De Bruyne, Manmouche and Saka is fucking unreal. It is absolutely unreal. And I was thinking this as I was walking home after I was listening to a voice message from Gary. And I was thinking this as I was just approaching my own. I was just like, do you know what? This is up there with one of the reasons why I'm wanting to quit FPL next year, because why the fuck should I care about Arsenal versus Crystal Palace? I shouldn't. I really shouldn't. Shouldn't give 2 shits about it. The only thing that's keeping me playing FPL is being able to do videos and live streams with the likes of Gary. Just chatting absolute shite with mates that want to talk about FPL and football. Because I actually find it interesting. You may not believe it, but I generally do find it quite interesting talking about this stuff. But the emotional side of it that's tied in with the game of desperately needing a particular player to do well really isn't worth it. See you later.